Every con has a signature, a tell, a little piece of theater designed to make you believe the unbelievable. Some dress it up in designer suits, some wrap it in scripture, and some forge their entire identity around a title they never earned. Tonight, we're following the trail of a man who has reinvented himself more times than his companies have collapsed. A man who promises wealth, purpose, and divine destiny while leaving behind unanswered questions and angry victims. He calls himself Doctor, sometimes Stephen, sometimes Davenand, sometimes all three. But behind the shifting names and borrowed prestige lies a story he doesn't want you to hear. Let's tell it. Came across Salarium Life because it was being promoted by Megan Lynch. And in my opinion, anything being promoted by Megan Lynch is a huge red flag. But I did not realize how much of a red flag this company truly was until I started to look into the person who was allegedly running this company. This is Steve Sughrim, or should I say Professor Steve? Or is it Dr. Steve? As you can see, he is the owner, CEO at Dominion Hair Lifestyle, my DH Life. He is from Washington in the US. He is the former co-owner of global catering Beba's Deli, Dos Amigos Restaurant, and Bell Tower Burger from January 2007 until March 2010. He is the former co-founder of Bon Voyage 1000 from March 2010 to September 2011. And he was the president founding partner of Caribbean Queen Cuisine, LLC, from January 2012 until June 2015. And then he was a colleague at Tatitsi and Ives from 2016 to 2016. And then in September of 2015, he became the president and chief operating officer of the Travel Party, Inc. He says, for 27 years, I have led and guided teams to accomplish key goals in a variety of industries. My experiences in the internet marketing, mobile marketing, and business hospitality have developed a keen understanding of how to create highly efficient, functional business models. He was also the president and founder of something called Bleu Local from October 2016 to March 2017. It was Blue Ocean Mobile Solutions, which was a division of Sughrim's marketing group. And he began Sughrim's marketing group in November of 2009. And he's, of course, the founder and president, and it is still going to this day. In March of 2017 is when he began Dominion Hair Lifestyle, where they claim that they sell products, aka lifestyle tools, in 5 different product packages. You can become a member, and then you will have access to all these different kinds of products where you apparently get millions of dollars in savings in over 140 countries, a free marketing system, travel and lifestyle discounts, and so much more. And so when I saw this, I was like, okay, interesting, but it doesn't even mention Salarium Life here. If you're wondering about his hospitality experience, his education was at St. Petersburg College, where he got a minor in culinary, where he graduated in 1995. So most of his education and training was in culinary. And that wraps up his LinkedIn. So of course I took to YouTube to search for him there. and several videos popped up all the way back to 11 years ago in which he was promoting something called Paid to Save. And I just knew right away that this guy obviously had a very long history of running these schemes. So I decided to go and check out his dh.media website. This is it here. As you can see, it says your path to digital excellence. DH Media, get started, learn more. Join over 500 plus businesses to create unique brand designs. Blah, 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 blah. Claims to have completed over 1,000 projects. Claims they have over 200 happy clients. And they have a 5 out of 5 star rating. What does he provide, you're asking? Well, very good question. Allegedly, like I said, you get a membership to this DH Media, and then you are supposed to get access to these things at a discount. We have a funnel builder, a website builder, email marketing, workflow automation, booking calendars, communities, blogs, social planner, an affiliate manager, memberships, opportunities in pipeline, where you track your sales pipeline, and a payments manager. You can even contact them if you need another service. Maybe they can provide it to you in future. They say contact them to discuss your project because according to them, these tools will help you run your business way easier. So I thought, okay, let's go to something like booking calendars, $200. We will click on it and see what happens. And when you click on it, something very interesting happened here. Not only does the price jump up from $200 to $350 all of a sudden, not sure what that's about, but I noticed this image here. And this image is one that is used for images on WordPress. Now, if you're unfamiliar with WordPress, I write on the DeHeck.com website. I am one of the bloggers there. We're trying to get a group of us. Crypto G's been writing there. Danny, of course, it's his website. And as you can see, I post my blogs on this website, and it is WordPress. So I recognized this immediately. And I went, that's kind of interesting. For a website that claims that they're doing their own website builder for $1,000, by the way. Let's see if that price goes up. There's a discount. $750. I don't understand the pricing on this thing, but it's just very bizarre that you would offer a website builder, but then your website would be run by WordPress. So I decided to go and take a look at the source code just to be sure. And I know that maybe not everyone will understand this. Maybe this is boring for some people, but just go with me here, okay? This is the entire source code for dh.media. You guys know that I just like to go through these website source codes in my free time and see what I can find out about them. Well, several interesting things appeared on this. You will notice little things such as the image.wp-smiley. Now that WP and the WP block icon, block pull-out quote down here, that means WordPress, the WP in that. So I confirmed, yes, they are using WordPress. They are very obviously using WordPress. When you scroll down here, you'll see WP-content plugins. And so this just proves that this website is WordPress. So that's a little bit worrisome. It also says .woocommerce here on line 42. And so there's some assets from there, and I'm like, these guys aren't even building their own website. So that is an immediate red flag. Upon further investigation, this is just a website. So there isn't anything in this source code besides just like the website and the way to pay, which, speaking about the way to pay, and we got Danny to do the checkout with some random information. Let me show you what happened. On June 1st, Steve Sughrim came up on Danny DeHeck's live stream to discuss Salarium Life and his amazing DH Media opportunity. Danny filled out the order forms for that product that we just looked at, and he put in a completely bogus made-up billing address. The system did not notice. When he got his order details, the total was $750, but the payment method was cash on delivery, which didn't make any sense. How are we supposed to pay cash on delivery when this is a digital product?
My name is Apostle Steve Sughrim. My geniuses are, I'm a servant leader, I'm an innovator, a creator, and a transformer of humanity. I have a passion for transforming communities, one life at a time, making an impact and sharing the love of God in a real, tangible way. One of my forte is using Web3 technology to manifest kingdom wealth. Genius is common,
but it's not seen here. So of course I had to dig further into this. The privacy policy is a little bit sus on the website because they say that when you visit the site, we or our service providers may automatically collect certain technical and usage information such as your IP address, browser type and version, device identifiers, operating system, referral URLs, pages viewed and time spent on pages, dates and times of visits, and information collected through cookies, pixels, tags, and similar technologies. And then they go on to say that we may use personal information to respond to inquiries and provide quotes, communicate with you about services, projects, and support, process payments, subscriptions, and transactions, provide, manage, and improve our site and services, personalize content, and understand site usage, maintain security and prevent fraud or misuse, comply with legal obligations, enforce our agreements and policies, and market our services where permitted by law. Under data retention, it says we retain personal information for as long as reasonably necessary for the purposes described in this privacy policy, including to provide services, maintain records, resolve disputes, enforce agreements, and comply with legal obligations. Retention periods may vary depending on the type of information and the reason it was collected. And you might be wondering, that's great, Queen, but that is DH Media. And what does DH Media even have to do with Salarium Life? Well, in order to use Salarium Life, you need to buy the products from DH Media. So DH Media provides these products to Salarium Life users, but right now you're buying the membership through Salarium Life, and then they claim that you will get a discount on all of these expensive products, in my opinion. Allegedly, the terms and conditions for this website were last updated April 22nd, 2026, which I kind of doubt because there are some mistakes here. When you scroll down, you will notice that they're claiming that the content on the site is provided for general information and marketing purposes only. It is not legal, tax, financial, business, or other professional advice and should not be relied upon as such, which is bizarre. It also states in the disclaimer that the site and its content are provided on an as-is and as-available basis. To the fullest extent permitted by law, DH Media disclaims all warranties, express or implied, including warranties of merchantability, fitness for a particular purpose, title, non-infringement, and uninterrupted or error-free operation. Lovely. We do not guarantee that the site will always be available, secure, or error-free. That quote, requests, or messages will always be received or processed. That any service will achieve a particular business, traffic, ranking, revenue, or marketing result, or that third-party platforms or processors will operate without interruption. Funny that they mentioned third-party platforms. That's got me thinking. Come here to indemnification. and this is a bit culty. It says, you agree to defend, indemnify, and hold harmless DH Media and its affiliates, owners, employees, contractors, and service providers from and against claims, liabilities, damages, losses, and expenses, including reasonable attorneys' fees arising from your use of the site, your breach of these terms, your violation of applicable law, or your client materials or other content you submit, provide, or authorize us to use. They also say that they can basically terminate you at any single time. So that's lovely. But then we come down here for governing law and disputes. And this is where we get into issues. It says, these terms are governed by the laws of the state of insert state, without regard to conflict of laws principles. Any dispute arising out of or relating to these terms, the site, or our services shall be brought exclusively in the state or federal courts located in insert county, state, and you consent to their jurisdiction and venue unless applicable law requires otherwise. It's not included. We don't know the state, we don't know the county, we don't know where this is, and you're agreeing to abide by laws of a place that you are unaware of. So that's sus. When we come down here, we get the DH Media phone, email, mailing address. And so, of course, I had to look up the mailing address. And as you can see, it's at the Mail Depot of Virginia. So it's just like a P.O. box. But there are some other things that I want to say about this site before we move on. This lovely WordPress site. They are claiming that they have all of these products and that they are their products. Now, they do mention in their terms of service, third-party services and links, and it says your use of third-party services is at your own risk and subject to their terms. So we decided to look into that further because they're claiming that they provide all of these products. And again, they're quite pricey for the products that they're offering you. These are high prices, in my opinion. If you look online for similar products, they won't be this expensive. And it appears that you have to buy the products with the coins that you purchase through Salarium Life. And that is how Salarium Life is going to work. It is basically a gateway that's funneling you to buy these products. So recently, Danny ended up in a Zoom meeting in which Steve was giving quite the presentation. And when he was giving this presentation, he claimed that this was one of the website templates that you would be able to use once you join Salarium Life. The image is this image here. Yes, this isn't the best image of it, but either way, we went to the Google image search. We uploaded the file. We searched the entire file to see if it would pop up somewhere else. Is this a template somewhere? And as you can see, the exact same image, this is it here. Upsurge CRM template for restaurants. And then you can click on use this template. And here we go. You get all of these plans where you can use these templates. This is the website here, and it's Upsurge CRM. And they seem to offer very, very similar things to what Salarium Life is claiming to offer. And so that was a little bit worrisome. And we thought, wow, there's all kinds of different templates that you can get. So this is where they're getting the templates from, at the very least, for their website. Danny also found a connection to this website, Digital Delay. And when you scroll down here, you'll see that they also offer very, very similar services. You go to the services here, pretty much everything that Salarium Life and DH Media are claiming to offer. And they even have a partner program. So here it says earn an extra $5,000 per month or more. When you come down here, it says partner with Digital Delane and help your small business customers market their businesses and improve their overall sales. Digital Delane is a full-service marketing agency that helps your clients with all their digital marketing needs, and you will get paid for helping them. It's a win-win. And we believe that Steve became a sales partner for this, and that Salarium Life and DH Media are basically his sales funnel into this business. And he's actually using the products from this Digital Delane business, and then he is using the website templates from this Upsurge CRM business. And when you put all of that together, you have this DH Media. And since the source code for the DH Media is showing that it is just a WordPress site and doesn't really have much other than the shopping cart, I just feel like we figured out what Steve is doing here. I think we got you, Steve. Doctor, professor, apostle, whatever you are. But of course, I had to dig a little bit further. And I found out that the company is actually registered in the UK. Interestingly enough, I found it right here. It was incorporated on the 9th of December, 2020. And it even provides us with an address. When I go to look up that address, it's actually in a residential area. It seems to be actual residence, so that's different. When I go to the people, it is under someone named Grace Edward Nigel, who is in the United Kingdom, and then Mr. Davenon Sughrim, which is actually Steve Sughrim. That's right. His real name isn't Steve, that's actually his middle name. And he was appointed on the 13th of February 2026 as a director, which is kind of late in my opinion. He's been running this thing for a while. When I go to look up his address, it actually leads me to Pony Express Mail and Business Center. So it's just a courier delivery service. So no, we are not doxing anyone in this video. And so this is the information here on Dominion Hair Limited, owned by Mr. Davenon Sughrim. On October 2nd, 2023, Behind MLM actually published an article entitled My DH Life Review, 300% ROI AI Trading Bot Securities Fraud. It said that at the time it was operating in the cryptocurrency MLM niche. However, when I looked at the source code for it, it also wasn't connected to any kind of exchange. Like I said, this is really just a landing page website with a back office area. Like, it's pretty standard. Goes on to say, heading My DH Life is founder and CEO Steve Sughrim. There he is there. Back in 2010, Sughrim he was CEO of Bon Voyage 1000. There's a post here that he made June 19th, 2010. That was a travel-themed pyramid scheme modeled on TVI Express. In 2015, Sughrim was promoting Paid to Save and Usana on Twitter through the name Davenon Sughrim. And so now I'm like, okay, yes, this is definitely all the same person. My DH Life originally launched 3 years ago, so in 2020. Here's a post here from August 2020. The original business model flopped, prompting a reboot last month. Seems like they rebooted again, odds. And this is their 2.0 update here. It says, My DH Life fails to provide a corporate address on its website. On LinkedIn, Steve Sughrim cites his location as Redmond, Washington. This is also presumably from where My DH Life is being operated from. At the time, it didn't really have any retailable products or services. I would argue that they still don't, but it did market an affiliate membership package. And I feel like that's what we're still doing today. They allegedly offered some education products. They had Dominion Hair Travel, Discount Directory, Mindset Training, Health and Wellness, Legal Training, etc. While these education products are available to purchase separately, this has nothing to do with My DH Life's MLM opportunity. They said that affiliates invested $100 to $2,500 on the promise of a passive 300% ROI. This is kind of how it worked out here, depending on the package. And then they paid referral commissions on invested funds down 3 levels of recruitment, which makes it an MLM company. So the membership, of course, costs between $100 to $2,500, depending on which membership you wanted. The main difference between all of these membership tiers was the bundled products and income potential. And Oz summed this thing up to be a complete pyramid scheme. He stated that there was no evidence of My DH Life's purported AI trading bot existing. Furthermore, if My DH Life's AI trading bot was capable of generating 300% returns on a consistent basis, why they are soliciting investment from the public is unclear. What is clear is that under the Howey test, My DH Life's passive returns investment opportunity constitutes a securities offering. Those 3 times simple earnings, get a 3-time rebate with ease. At the time of publication, neither My DH Life or Steve Sughrim are registered with the SEC. This means that at a minimum, My DH Life is committing securities fraud. And now it is several years later and we're still here. The SEC warns that securities fraud goes hand in hand with operation of Ponzi schemes. One particularly disturbing aspect of My DH Life is that it's pitching itself as a faith-based business. And here's an image, and it says, "True prosperity and abundance lie in the redemption of souls for the kingdom of God, where the wealth of the heart surpasses all earthly treasures." And you'll notice that here he's actually called Apostle Steve. So that's interesting. This alone isn't a problem, but given My DH Life is committing securities fraud, opens victims up to religious affinity fraud as well. Here's Scott Bland, who was the VP of operations, calling all Christians, claiming that My DH Life is making a profound impact on lives worldwide. They have this Dominion Hair token, very interesting, has a lion on it. Now it says Dominion Hair token is mentioned in My DH Life's marketing, but not its compensation plan. If it's a thing, it provided My DH Life a potential exit scam route, which payouts to the token and catch a plane to Dubai. As with all MLM Ponzi schemes, once affiliate recruitment dries up, so too will new investment. This will starve My DH Life of ROI revenue, eventually prompting a collapse. The math behind Ponzi schemes guarantees that when they collapse, the majority of participants lose money. And again, here we are, 3 years later, Oz, and he's still at it and still doing My DH Life, although now mixed in with this new wonderful scam called Salarium Life. Remember, from ancient salt to digital wealth. So I think right now would be a wonderful time for everyone to actually meet Professor Apostle Dr. Steve Sughrim, the CEO of Salarium Life and DH Media, which was once called My DH Life. This is Stephen here.
As you will notice here, that we are actually looking at the multi-level marketing side of this business, which I personally don't agree with.
And if the product is so good, why GoDaddy and other all major web hosting companies do not accept credit card?
All right, you here, Stephen?
Like GoDaddy takes credit card. GoDaddy takes credit.
Right.
GoDaddy takes credit card. Why do they take only Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin's non-reversible. That's why.
Yeah. So
that's not why.
Is it? So
yes, it is. So then
you?
why don't you accept credit card? Oh, because credit cards look down on MLM also.
We do accept credit card at DH Media.
Okay, so the problem we have so much, Stephen, nice of you to join us, is we go after anyone that's making claims of financial freedom dreams. And obviously you've got Megan Lynch promoting your product, and we hear from one of your...
And I do not know who she is. Matter of fact, some of my members brought this to my attention. I have no idea. And then I heard more about her from you, because I didn't know who you were until all this transpired either.
Right.
So
Yeah, so we're looking at everything now that's being out there, being promoted, being talked about in DH media. Our law firm will be looking at this. So I take this company very serious. What we've put together, what we've built, and what we're
Right.
and we are in soft launch. I heard someone mention being in soft launch. We're in soft launch right now.
So
we have two aspects of it.
But I've heard that going by what Megan's going on about, she's basically claiming that you've been going for 30 years, sort of thing. Or you've been doing this for 30 years.
I've been in the industry for much longer. 2010 is when I got into online. I come from the corporate world, and I've been for quite some time. Yeah, as a chef, as a consultant, as a food formulator. That was my first half of my life before I got into the whole online business. Ever since back in 2010. So, so if you go the products, or if you go to back office,
wait a minute. I'll just say to you, I'll just explain why I don't know too much about you, because literally after I wrote the blog, because I saw Megan promotion, I went through the multi-level marketing side of your business and basically created the blog. And then halfway through my blog, I realized that there was somebody who looked very AI in the one of the videos I saw in the back end. And then I thought, oh, that's unusual. And then I thought, because we've been chasing down another scam called BG Wealth Sharing, and they've had this individual that looked very AI. Now, if I just wanted to show you how I got to that scenario, when I now where did I go? I went to here, and I went into the member access, and then I logged in with my account, which isn't really me, but we don't use real me's here.
Sure.
And then I go to your promotional video, which will hopefully log me in. We've jammed. We're waiting. Where do you host your websites? Do you use S3 servers, or is that?
No, that's AWS. We use Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon S3 servers, I think they're called.
Yeah.
So that's pretty normal. Nothing wrong with that. And obviously I'm trying to log in now and I'm having problems. So I'm just going to hold the shift key down, hit refresh. I know it might be So I just noticed that when I first looked at you, I thought, oh my goodness, this is AI. And this is what the problem was. And I'm thinking, not another. So this one here, and I got to the end of this presentation
Shouldn't
here.
be. All the secrets that the wealthy kept for themselves.
Why is this so bad? Like that picture, is there a reason why you look like that? Is that an AI character?
No, that's me. That's live. I do all my Zooms live. I do 10 Zooms a week, and they're all live. And
But why is that?
So is this Steven?
Yes, theoretically.
Oh my God, I feel so blessed to meet you, sir.
And who's this?
This is one of my Avengers, Queen of Karma. She's done the first video about Megan and your company.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so we've got a big team of people that investigate stuff like this.
Sure.
But what I'm telling you, Stephen,
But it's not AI. It's me. I do all. If you come to our Zoom, I do.
Yeah, but in today's world,
I wanted to ask you, what are you a doctor of?
Divinity. I received my doctorate in divinity for the humanitarian work that I did. I also received the presidential award from President Biden as well for the humanitarian work.
And where did we back that
Okay,
up?
what does it mean to have your PhD in divinity, just for people that maybe don't know what that means?
No, because my passion is for people and blessing and helping and empowering. And if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see all those credentials right there on my Facebook.
But where do we find evidence that they're true and genuine? Because that's what
I was hoping you would kind of explain to us like what you do and how you practice that, and from your words instead of just reading it. I mean, I already read it. Sure, I'm doing a whole deep dive on you, bud.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, in the pictures, if you click on pictures, on photos, and then scroll down. Yeah, so if you keep scrolling, that was in Atlanta with Tim's story with a youth impact there, and that's the commission of Atlanta. Okay, there it is right there. So there's my degree in divinity, and then you see that certificate up above.
Yeah.
Okay, but certificate is If you scroll a couple pages, you'll actually see the certificate, the opposite way.
Okay.
Keep going. There it is. So and if you go further down in the pictures, you'll see the actual lifetime award I received from President Biden.
So is this does this make you a doctor? The certificate?
Yeah, it's a doctor in divinity. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not. I'm a doctor in divinity. Yes.
Okay.
And then if you exit off the pictures, just go straight down to further down. There's another one that's there.
So why, just because I can't help myself, why do you have such bad looking transmission? So when
maybe I need to upgrade to a 4K camera. Maybe.
Well, it's not the camera. It just doesn't look. It doesn't look real. And we've just been busting this BG Wealth Sharing thing, and they've had a fake CEO. So when I saw this, I didn't even think you were real. I just think you.
Do you mind if I ask a couple more questions?
Yeah. Don't want to go into defensive. So I just want. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
and
just want to ask a couple more questions.
The products on the credit shop. If you go towards the credit shop, So you have to go back to the left panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then go to credit shop.
Yeah, but
Right
I've been in the internet game for a while.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I did was, so what I did that was unique was, right, the traditional, I'll say the old template is you subscribe to any one of this, whether it be funnel builders, website builders, Calendly. Okay. You do a monthly subscription and you pay a monthly fee. What I did different, I noticed most of the AIs, you buy a package, you get the credits, you access the product. So I wanted to go that route to where we could put all the products under one roof. They purchase a package, they get the credits, they redeem the credits at DH Media, and then be able to build the tools. We had an amazing training this week, and we actually taught our members how to build websites.
I don't want to go down that track, mate. But what I was getting at, I'm on your website, and I'm about to spend $750 on a piece of software.
Let's talk about.
That I can't even. Hold on.
Well, that actually brings me to my question. I just wanted to ask him if he could maybe give us some information about any of his formal training in finance and any of his professional background prior to funding Salarium Life. Like, what did you do before this and all that?
Yeah, well, I'm not here to air my background here. Okay, we're talking about DH Media here. We have two different options for our members. We have a done with you, which is what they access in the back office. And then we have it done for you, which is where you're at right here. So if members want us to build their websites, build their funnels, build a workflow for them, build a community for them, build a membership, if they want us to build it, that's what DH Media is. So it's a build for you. And then we do have an affiliate portion to this as well. So this is built for.
I don't think you really answered my question here. So here it says, I'm going to your website, and this is DH Media. All right, hold on. I've got it, mate. I'm used to all the sales techniques. So I'm used to. Look, mate, you just have to listen to me, because you need to understand what I'm thinking when I'm looking at your website first time.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm looking for a website builder. I'm currently building my website using WordPress. I understand about Squarespace. I understand, about Shopify. I do drop shipping for a living. All right. So I'm looking here and I see website builder, create stunning and fully customized website using drag and drop tools with built-in CEO features. So when I looked at your website that you did here for Salarium Life, your title was it was crap. So it wasn't, I don't know if you watched the start of this here, but when you go to your website, you right click on it, you go expect the code. Your title for your website is just Salarium. So that tells me that's not good SEO. So straight away I'm questioning the fact. So now I see this website builder and it's $1,000. So your lady tells me that come on here before that we don't use money. And I go, well, there's $1,000. So I click on your $1,000 here. Because
she's a customer of the Salarium portion. It's a done for you. This is our done for you, not a done with you. We are in a soft launch.
But what my problem is I click on it.
We are in a soft launch. We're not.
I don't care what launch you're in, mate. I don't care because your people are signing up under Megan at the moment. But what I'm getting at is
I don't know who Megan is. I do not know who Megan is.
Well, you get her off your system, mate.
Also, there was a company called Salarium Life open before yours a few years ago, except it was shut down for being a pyramid scheme. So it's a very strange name to go with.
Well, you have to understand how I got the name. I mean, the name came from a research we were doing on the history of money. So, when I found out in the research that in 500 BC, they were paying Roman soldiers with salt, and I thought, wow, this is very unique. I mean, the name just dropped in my spirit, Salarium Life, going from ancient, survival for salt to, looking at the future, like crypto, like, we know what's going on right now across the globe in the whole Web3 space, with the Clarity Act passed in, all the innovation that's happening right now here in the United States with Bitcoin reserves. So there's a lot of innovation and this paradigm shift that's taking place.
Well, there's no innovation in your own work, mate. That's my problem. There's no this whip Salarium.
We are in a soft launch.
No, it's crap, mate. No, mate, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you tell me you're in a soft launch when I'm looking at your current
website. I do want to hear his background, though. I do want to hear his background. I think it's important for him to prove that he is who he states he is.
I don't have to prove who I am to no one.
Well, you do actually.
I know who I am.
Well, you do.
You do, though, because you're expecting people to give you money for something that is based on trusting that you are who you claim to be. So I need to know that you are who you claim to be.
I am who I claim to be, and that's all you need to know.
I need more information than that.
Look at this photo here. All these are multi-level marketers, and you're using them.
No, they're not. Tell me who's a multi-level marketer. Name them all if you know who these are. Dr. Liddy Lewis used to work for the SEC. She's an attorney. Tim Story is a celebrity coach. Go look him up. Chichi is a
celebrity coach. I watched a video that he's got on your YouTube channel. It's all about recruitment, mate. And if you go to the back end of your own website,
it's an MLM. Salarium Life is an MLM.
It's look at this. Marketing.
This is the back end of your website.
You have more than 3 levels? Do you pay down more than 3 levels?
No, I don't. Just 2 levels. It's just 2 levels. It's just level 1, level 2.
So
you don't pay more than 3
what's
levels.
leads and what's matrix got to do with it? So you've got active matrix.
We have 6 pay centers. In the old term of a matrix, there are 6 pay centers that one can earn referral commissions.
Yeah, but now you've broken it into more than 2 levels, haven't you? Because you've broken it into left leg, right leg.
Megan says that there's several levels and that there's 7 ways to make income and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know what he's. Now I'm confused.
I don't know what Megan's talking about. We have 8 packages you can purchase. You get credits. You can access the products through the credit store, and you can earn through the 2x2. It's a 2x2. It's 2 levels. That's it. So I don't know where you guys get in multi levels.
That's not what 2x2 matrix is. A 2x2 matrix is you sign up 2 people who sign up 2 people who sign up 2 people.
If that's your interpretation of it.
No, that's not interpretation.
That's literally what it is.
Yes.
This is bullshit.
You're speaking out about these.
You generate 2 sales. No, you generate 2 sales. You generate 2 sales. You earn an affiliate commission. What is so hard to understand about it?
Well, now hold it a minute. What is it? No, listen to us. We'll tell you what's so hard to understand it. When you log into the back end of your own website, the first thing you get is an affiliate link. Next thing you get referrals. Next thing you get leads. You get packages. Now you've got active matrix, completed matrix, credit shop, marketing. Where's your friggin' products?
It's on the credit shop.
Well, why is the whole back end all about marketing and affiliate links and referrals?
What are referrals then?
Where's your products, mate?
Referrals is okay. We're a referral company. You get.
No, you're not. You're a software company. You're a hosting company. You're a website builder company. So how do I see your products?
You have to activate the products by clicking activate products.
You have to pay to earn, don't you? This is pay to play. You need to recruit.
No. We have. You can be a customer. You can be affiliate. Look,
mate. Insufficient credits. You listen to us, mate, because we'll spend the rest of our life documenting everything you're doing, and you'll get nowhere.
All right, Danny. Well, look, I don't have to prove myself. Okay.
You do have to prove yourself. No, you're lying, mate. This is
you better shut all of these companies down right now. If you don't think you need to prove yourself to the people you're asking money for, that you are actually a trustworthy, decent human being, and you are who you claim.
No, they're not.
You have this University of Divinity degree and all this. If you want to claim all of this, yeah, you do have to prove it. Otherwise, you don't have the right to ask anyone out here for 1 cent, sir.
To my people, to my community, okay, and the people that wants to purchase our products, and the way we
how can I purchase your product?
They can go.
How can I purchase your product?
You have to purchase a package, get the credits.
How do I do that?
Okay, here, go to Manus. Okay, I'll show you exactly the exact same option. You know Manus? You create AI tools with Manus.
No, I want you to tell me on your website how I purchase your product.
You purchase a package, you get the credits, and then you redeem the.
Hold it a minute. Well, where's your product? Show me the product I'm about to purchase. Show me somebody using your products, because I've just wrote a song about you guys, and you guys don't have any customers.
We're in a soft launch in 2 weeks.
All right, show me somebody who's using your services. Show me someone that's using your services.
We have the young lady just came on and said she uses the services.
Show me too. Show me a website she's created using your drag and drop builder. So I'm about to spend $750 on a website builder. I want to see somebody using it.
All right, I will post a video tomorrow on our training, and you'll see the members
actually using the product. Just show us one of your customers that's using your software.
I'm not going to expose my customers to you.
Look at this, mate. This is bullshit. I click on your product in your shop and I get a placeholder like this. You're meant to be a website builder company. Look at your own website.
We are in a soft.
You are taking money from people. You shouldn't be taking money from people now.
Danny, this is done for you.
You're full of it, mate. You don't have anyone using your product. No, you listen to me. You're a bottom feeder person.
In the back office, they have. Here, I'll give you a link. Hang on.
Oh, thank you. That's what I asked for. All of a sudden, you've got one now. But why does your own website look so crappy?
Danny, we are rebuilding it. I told you we're in a soft launch.
No, but you're selling a website builder for $750.
I am not selling it from here. You totally don't understand our program, brother. I'm not selling it from here.
I'm not your brother.
Dude, man even says, if you asked me about my background, I would have no problem telling you everything that I've done in my past. This is super sketchy. Because if you said, hey, Queen, what's your background? I would say, sure, I graduated St. Lawrence College Social Service Worker Program in 2010, honor roll, got the Margaret Cole Community Mental Health Award. Then I worked in mental health for several years, and etc.
Young lady, calm down, please.
Don't tell people to calm down. We're not condescending you, mate. Look, if you want us to start, do you want me to go after you, mate? You listen up here. You're selling blogs for $450, and you're selling a website builder for $1,000. Most website builders have blogs built into them. What? These are just packages that you can sell via multi-level marketing.
Danny, we are rebuilding it done for you.
You are selling website development services. Your website should be the Rolls Royce of websites.
Danny, it is being rebuilt. I keep telling you that.
No, don't just say keep telling me that. This is bullshit. You are claiming.
But you already have to rebuild it. Explain.
Okay, I'll explain. Hang on a second.
You own websites, a one-page website. The back end is more set up for referrals and everything. Now you're in trouble.
So let me start dispose of Danny. Hang on.
So you haven't got hardly. So the song that I set up for you guys is called Salarium Life. Where's their customers? You're recruiting, people are buying these. The only way for me to get and buy a product is by buying a credit. So I have to pay to play, which is illegal.
Right.
And then you can't even show me a customer using your services.
Okay, I just sent a link inside of the your thing.
Thank you. Okay, and what's this link going to show me?
Okay, that's where the customers actually access their product.
Well, I want to see a website. Okay, I host websites for a living. If you go to tehek.com, you'll find a full-on website about my business. I look, if you come here, there's my website. It has scrolly bars. I have words. I have buttons I can add. Down the bottom here, I provide website hosting for people. You can click on here, click on my services. You go away to my payment gateways. You know, everything. Oh, it doesn't load very fast, Danny. Oh, there it is. Browse my products. Browse the products that I have for sale. All my shops. You can order things right now. You can order Express Chat. Takes you off to a gateway. All the credit card stuff's done. You know, like if I went to one of my websites. This is a drop shipping website that I've set up for somebody. I've just actually sold this to somebody. It sells TV remotes. You can add the products in here. So this is Shopify. It's got a checkout. So where's a shop that you have set up for somebody with your state of the art whatever that I can look at? And I'm now looking at an app. So I think you're full of it, mate. And you're selling multi-level marketing. And like I always say, you can be selling toothpicks or airlines. It doesn't matter when you're selling multi-level marketing.
Yeah, they all say it's affiliate marketing now because, the anti-MLM community kind of wrecked the term.
Direct sales, whatever. But okay. Sorry. So now what do I do?
Please.
Well, here once they activate the credits, right?
Steve,
the credit shop.
Steve, can I jump in, please?
Yes.
Steve, I'd like to afford you the opportunity to speak here on the stage. That's why I asked you to click the link. What I got to get you to understand is that you're speaking to an audience around the world. We've witnessed scams before. We've witnessed going into Zoom calls like you professed. Okay, so take the opportunity to give yourself space to speak on these things, but also in the same time reflect on the fact that you are amongst scammers. We either have to call you out as a scammer or you have to take the time to legitimize yourself. It's the harsh reality, but that's why you're on the stage. So you can hold water and hold credit with what you're coming to the table with. We all know that the problems exist. We don't come to the table without the solutions. You understand what I'm saying to you? We already know that the solutions exist. Now, please assist Danny in showing him what you got, what you know. And then everybody can tone it down a little bit. Because Queen's volume is at 100. Everybody else's volume is at 5, 6, and 7. Okay? Please, everybody, just breathe. We can do this conductively, constructively. And with the progress, we can all have success, whether there's a scam or not. Okay? Everybody breathe on that.
Okay. So, since it's my show, I'll tell you my concern is I don't see anything around your products. Well, before you get going, mate, I'm used to all the sales. Hey, you're over talking me, and I'll tell you how it's going to happen if you want to stay here. Basically, you are used to doing sales and explaining people and showing them things, but I'm just asking you questions. I just want to know some real basic things. Show me someone who's using your services.
No, I can expose our members' services. Danny, let me give you some credits. And then you can actually log in and see the back end.
Why do I need credits though? Because this is pay to play. You don't seem to understand this part of it though, do you? That's illegal. The only way I'm going to get able to buy your product is buying it sight unseen from DH Media, or I go into the back end of your affiliate system and you're going to give me some credits, which I normally would have to purchase. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the members purchase the packages, you actually get the credits, you access the credit store, right where you are, and then you get that app link I gave you. That's how you access the products to start billing, and that's why I'm going to give you some credits so you can actually log in and get to the products, so you can look at the products. Okay.
But my point is that you still have to pay to be able to use this software.
You have to get the credits. It's just like
I don't know if it makes any sense to you, but that means pay. Do you know pay to play is not legal, don't you? Or do you?
Danny, if you go to Manus, you go to CapCut, you go to any of these product providers, you have to buy a package to get the credits.
But you normally get a demo, like Canva, using Canva as an example.
I used CapCut before, and I was able to use CapCut for a few days before I decided if I wanted to purchase or not. This, I don't see anywhere where I can try your website build or anything without buying credits.
Like I said,
if there is, show me the link. Show me the link on the webpage where I can try any of these tools without having to buy credits.
Well, the way we have it structured, you have to get the credits in order to access.
So it's pay to play.
Correct. So I have to spend So I have to buy credits, which I assume are non-refundable, before I could try your product out. Versus every other software company out there, which, you know, at minimum you usually get a 7-day trial or a 3-day trial of something.
Mm-hmm.
So you have no demos of your software in operation. That's what.
No, we have members that are using the software.
And I've asked you for those, and where the customers make.
I know, but I can't give our clients,
well, you must have a website
so
set up for yourself, don't you?
You have like a mock-up of a store that you could show, like, hey, like, Danny, I want to sell
Yes. Guys, give me 2 weeks. We have all that
coming. Mate, you're taking money off people now. Cease and desist is my recommendation.
But they are using the product. The members.
All right. Well, one of the ladies was here telling us she was a website developer. She might give us a website to show. So she's in the chat room now. So, lady in the chat room that come up on stage earlier on, why don't you give us a website link of a website that you have created using the software so we can see this amazing software?
And when we're waiting, can maybe he let us know a little bit about his background and what he did before this?
Sure. Like I said, I come from the hospitality industry, manage restaurants, manage retirement centers. I have a whole. I work for example, for Microsoft. We manage about 44 million in the food service sector of Microsoft.
So you work for Microsoft?
So
is that what you're telling us? You work for Microsoft?
No, but not directly for Microsoft. Yeah, for US Dining Services. I was there.
So you didn't work for Microsoft then? Microsoft was one of the customers. You can't say you work for Microsoft then say you work for another division.
Well, US Dining Services, at Microsoft. They manage the food service contract.
So you're a chef working for a company feeding people at Microsoft?
No. I'm a food service director. I manage their budget. I'm the guy responsible for their bottom line.
So you're like a director, basically.
What was that?
So you were a director, like a division.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Mate, it's just there's so many things that you've got many red flags around this, and we've had these conversations with people before, and then they just don't.
Wait. So I know I came a little late. So Salarium is part of the EHS, or they're separate companies? I'm sorry, I came a little late. Yeah.
Yeah. So Salarium is the marketing arm of DH Media.
Okay, so that brings me to my question. So, knowing the way these multi-level marketers do, especially Larry Lane, which I'm sure he's going to weasel his way into this some way, you do know that gentleman stacks a bunch of fake accounts so he could get like quadruple the earnings, and he's been busted for doing that. And Megan has kind of also done that in the past, and a lot of these marketers make multiple accounts. I'd say minimum 5 accounts each. So, and then they either sell the spots for cash, which we have busted a few people. Danny could explain that to you. People who got caught saying, "Oh, we'll sell you this top spot for 5, 10, 20 grand," in the, and they go, "Oops, I don't know, I didn't give you this spot," and then it's hearsay. "Oh, she gave me 20 grand. It was dropped off in the middle of the night," and we have examples of that.
Oh my god!
And that's what most of these multi-level markets.
So I've just sorry, something just crazy.
And why, I mean, I've only looked at some of the tools, but you go buy you got to either lower your prices, man, or you got to take a multi-level marketing because you could buy
it's all a scam, Bob. This is just a scam. Look,
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Oh, look at this. I've just purchased.
Lifetime ChatGPT is like $40 right now if you buy it.
I know, but I've just purchased $750 worth of product here, and it said you don't have credit card facilities connected to your website. It says pay with cash on delivery. I just used Bob, quiet. I just used a fake address that didn't even search for when I put in 190 Orange Street, which happens to be the address of Christopher Delgado's, and it lets me. And I put a phone number that's fake, an email address, and your system processes it like it's an order.
Danny, I told you it's in development. The DH Media done for
Mate,
you.
Look, it's under development. It's not an excuse.
This has nothing to do with Salarium. We have a whole back end where Salarium members access those products.
Tell me how I made 10 accounts in Salarium using the exact same account. I made 10 accounts yesterday using the exact same account information. I stacked an account. Yeah. Have you found it yet?
Well, no, I'm not. I mean, my team isn't.
So that.
What do you mean?
I made one account underneath the other, which made it under the other, which made it underneath the other, which made it underneath the other, and it didn't block me at any point. Which legitimate systems eventually it will say we'll either block you for IP or using the same email address or phone number. Real companies have checks like that, and that's what the multi-level marketers will take advantage of.
Yeah, well, you said you use the same email to make multiple?
Yes.
No, you couldn't have used the same email to make multiple.
Yes, I can. Yeah, what do you know about Google Dork?
All right, so let me do it now. So I've already
Can
set
I
up.
ask what financial authorities have approved Salarium Life?
Financial authorities to sell a product?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're claiming to be God on the internet, mate.
Did
need
you
to have a
register
lot
with
of
the Security and Exchange Commission?
them. Here we
Do you
go.
have a corporate registration number?
Yes, we have a corporate registration number. But what does the SEC have to do with selling a product?
What country
We
is
You
selling
are
it?
selling
product.
securities, actually. You have to
How?
register those by law.
What securities are we selling?
Well, you're using
Website
credits,
builders?
first of all.
Yeah,
You're
yes.
selling a website
Investment.
abilities. All of
Yeah.
that is considered securities, and you would know that if you were
So
who you
you're
claim.
saying, so you saying that GoDaddy selling websites?
No, you're not
and domains?
GoDaddy, mate. And also, when I'm trying to search for you,
And actually, yeah, they do. They did register, by the way.
Yeah, they're not selling securities. We're selling websites. We're selling.
no, you're
AI
not, mate. 'Cause you
tools.
can't even show us a website. You can't show us a website that you produced.
You're
And you
selling
have to,
credits, which is being
Like I
used as
said-
money, are you not?
yeah, that's a
No,
security.
That
There-
is a
there's
security.
man.
Don't worry, I'll
Listen,
let the SEC know all about it tomorrow. It'll be great.
Okay, go
Yeah.
go to Manus. Manus is selling AI tools. They're selling credits.
No, you
go to
just stop
Capital,
pointing the
selling
finger, mate,
credits.
and answer the questions. I mean, this is ridiculous.
We're selling credits. How is you guys?
Well,
guys-
you're taking
come on
money
now.
from people for something that you
Right.
haven't delivered.
They are. My members have access to their products.
I did go to school. I have a college education. Thank you for
Okay,
asking.
okay. Let me. Hey, Danny, which is the website? What's your username you just signed up with?
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. You mean where?
Which
Oh.
what's your username?
So I'm waiting for the delivery from DH Media to an address that I just made up. I didn't even check it. And also, it's Alex. I'll put it somewhere. Alex.
Right. Which,
So I just
if you had
created a
basic
fake address,
check,
and it told me that it's going to take
check
money from me, and you don't even have payment gateway because you won't get one.
Yeah.
Ask when you're talking to Megan. Ask her how she got on with Tiger Pay, and then how she got on with Cash App, because we shut down all her payment gateways.
yeah, and it also triggered a FinCEN investigation into her. So be careful and don't get tied up in her.
No,
You might
get
end up
rid
in
of
that
that.
investigation.
I don't know who Megan Lynch is, guys.
Well,
this
you
is
should
the
do.
first
She's
I'm
selling
hearing
your
about her.
products. Do you not do any credit checks on the affiliates? So I've signed up.
And you do know, but also so you know, BG Wealth people who are being hunted by the FBI are also involved in your Salarium product. Because I'm in their chat rooms and they're posting Salarium Life.
Okay,
I have
so,
most of their username.
so there's my
So
there's
you're not
my
only gonna
account.
have the SEC, you're gonna have the FBI because they're gonna come and take every possible dollar from those BG Wealth scammers because they were high level people, which will cause an investigation into your company.
Mm.
So you're gonna have investigations every other probably week once the FBI finds out they're involved in your company.
Well,
So, I mean,
you
you
know,
could, if you are genuine, mate, and you are who you are, say you are, then what I would like to see, if you want some good, honest feedback, is if you're selling me
Sure.
software that's going to be a drag and drop website builder like Squarespace, Shopify, then I would like to see it before I purchased it. And then if I purchased it, I would like to be able to
Danny-
make sure. Yes. All right.
yes,
Listen, Bob.
yes, yeah, Danny. So listen, give me 2 weeks. We have a new site. We
Mate,
have
people are
all
going to
the
lose money in
backend.
2 weeks, mate. Shut down your
They're not-
promotion. I'm
Danny,
telling you to
Danny,
cease and
no,
desist. Don't tell me
Danny,
that you
Danny,
need 2 weeks to show me something.
we are in a soft. We are in a soft.
No,
launch.
there's no
Never-
such thing as a soft launch.
we have
Only
access.
scams. Only scams
me
have
about her
soft
soft launch.
launches.
No, but Danny.
Wait, I want to ask a
remember-
question for Susie. Hold on. Susie
have-
wants to know,
they have
does
access to-
Salarium Life have a federal FinCEN MSB Money Services Business registration?
What?
He won't know what that
No,
is.
we don't.
A federal
Guys,
FinCEN MSB registration.
guys, our attorneys handle all.
Well,
that
who's your
stuff for
attorney?
us.
I would like to talk to your attorney. How do I get in contact with your attorneys? Because I don't
Minimum.
believe you've got any attorneys. We've heard
They're
They
it
all
all.
screwing you
say that.
over.
We've heard
You
it
know,
all
I haven't
before,
explained
mate.
Any of this to you.
Yeah, we've heard we've talked to so many people over the last 5 years, like yourself, who pop up here, and then you quietly disappear. You never come back and talk to us again. You ghost us after these
Okay, I will.
conversations.
I will. I would
And-
love to.
No,
Danny.
you won't.
I really would
No,
love
you
to.
won't, because you are. We're calling you. I'm calling you a scam now because you can't even show me one person using your website.
Do you at least have a
It's not- it's
state
not-
level money
it's not
transmitter
a rocket.
license?
You don't need. No,
Danny,
don't Danny me.
has-
You're telling me to give you 2 weeks
has
to come back to
anyone-
show me somebody using your services when you're already
No, no, no,
taking
no, no,
money
no, no.
from people
But they
using
are
your
using
services.
it. They
Who?
are using it. And our members are like the young lady. We've got many members. You billing
Well,
website.
show me
we taught
one.
them to set it
Don't
up,
you?
funnel.
Have you not used
Okay,
your
well,
own product?
We will come back, Danny. Okay, I would love. Danny,
Answer
let me
my
ask you a
question. Have you not
No, no.
used your own
Has-
services?
Danny, all these people that you accuse of fraud or scam, have they been on your show coming forward?
Yes.
to
Yep.
say, hey,
Lynette.
Yes,
Lynette from Smart.
Lynette has.
Yep. What's the other one? Booster AI. Are you familiar with him? He's probably disappeared.
No.
Booster. He's doing what you're doing, mate. Booster AI,
Yeah, no, no.
right?
Yeah.
You don't know who they
Yeah,
are?
you built a website.
No,
Let me
Booster
bring up
AI,
him.
no.
Boost AI, he claimed, look, this is his website now. We talked to him 6 months ago. We ruined him. All right? Now, he was telling us that he spent $1 million developing AI software like ChatGPT. We dug into his website and found out he was using the API from Google Gemini. And he was selling digital products. Everyone, and Megan, the lady that's now promoting your product, was telling everybody they created VYB, which was digital products that help you be better entrepreneurs. Now, the same products that she's selling of yours was the same as that she was claiming she was developing.
Well, I don't know what she's developing. Here's the thing, though. We're providing a service, okay? I'm not saying we're developing. We're providing a service to help members and help businesses, number one, have a web presence, the ability to, like our post feature to post on social media, so they have a presence on social media. So we have different tools to help companies, individuals, including our members, just
no,
be
you don't.
more
No, you
efficient.
don't, mate.
Yes,
Hold on, I have one more question. I just have one more question.
There we go.
For people like me,
for
people like me who value transparency and truth, what independent verification can you provide to us today that confirms that Salarium Life is legitimate and a regulated business, please?
Thanks, Carl.
Salarium Life is a legitimate business, okay? That's all I can tell you.
No, I need actual proof of these things, please.
Trust me, bro? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. DH Media is licensed. We're a licensed company.
Well, with
Licensed where and with who?
Yeah, well, we just asked you if you had a MSB license, which a lot of people do in your industry, and you don't even know what it is.
No, we have our company is registered. Okay, it's
Mate, having a company registered is not a license.
Registered the LLC, and that's it.
Yeah,
we're registered. We're
okay,
anyways,
where?
I do have to go.
Let's find it.
What city are you registered in?
We'll help him find it.
Yeah, Danny, listen.
We'll help you find your company. Pardon?
Okay.
Funny how that's always a question that ends the conversation, isn't it?
Are you getting a bit squirmish? So we just searched for Salarium Life LLC.
Danny, we have a legitimate company.
Well, where is it?
Yeah.
So why don't you just name where you're registered? How hard is that if you're a legitimate company?
If it's your company, we're the company owner. Where's your company registered? Hello?
That should be like, it's registered here. That should take 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll find you. Is it Wyoming? British
Utah?
Island? Yeah. Where is it? Don't you know where your company's
Delaware?
registered?
Dubai? I mean, where?
Yeah, come on, tell us. We're listening. Waiting for you, mate.
So, Danny, could I get your contact information?
So well, mate, it's everywhere on my website, theheck.com. I'd love to know who your lawyers are that you're talking about. We want to know simple things like where your company's registered. I'm just going to Wyoming now. Save us searching a whole lot of time.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, Danny, I do have to go. I'll reach out to you.
No, you don't have to go, mate, because this is your moment to save your company. This is your moment to save your company. You are not registered.
Okay, Danny,
you're running away with your tail between your legs. You don't have any real products. What?
I have real products. I am registered.
No, you don't, mate. Okay. No, I just signed up for your real products. It's got to be delivered. I just used a fake address. Look, you didn't even take the money.
Danny, I will reach out to you.
No, I don't want you to, mate. That's not worth it, mate. You've had your moment, and now we're going to destroy your company, all right?
You can't even use it until tomorrow?
Yeah.
Danny, it was a pleasure.
No, it wasn't a pleasure, mate. It was a friggin' nightmare for you. And you get rid of Megan Lynch and Larry Lane when he pops up, and stop using multi-level marketing to promote a company that doesn't have any products. It's disgusting.
Our company has products. Danny.
No, you haven't proved that, though. You're now running away because you're a friggin' scammer.
And you couldn't even tell me where you were registered.
Yep. Where's your
Easiest
company?
question to answer. Where is your company registered?
Boom.
Tell us.
2 seconds.
Danny, we're registered in the United States of America.
Oh my God, that narrows it down. What state?
And I do have to go.
No, what state?
I will look at every single
what state? You can't.
Don't think that I won't.
What state are you registered in? Answer the question.
Danny, I do have to go.
Answer the question, you scammer.
Danny, I'm not
you
a scammer.
You friggin' scammer. Get off my website. Get off my YouTube live, you scammer. We're going to shut your company down. You can't tell us you're registered in the United States. You're a scammer. We've got you, mate. You're in our sights. The Avengers will take you down. Prepare to die.
Yeah, I think Amazon's got to be contacted.
See you later, Steve. We just took down Stephen Beard. We'll take down you as well.
Another Steve.
Steve. Must be the Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve. A doctor that's wasting his doctorship. You don't.
PhD of divinity.
You don't come in here and tell us that you're registered in the United States. You tell us what state.
Barely can tell us what his education
Redeem yourself, Dr. Steve. We're going to have fun with you, mate. You're going to wish you answered that question if you were genuine.
Is this Dr. Steve the same guy who was in a bunch of scams that I keep seeing in all the WhatsApp?
Dr. Steve. Stevie, come on.
Yeah, he's in a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, so now we'll carry on doing the blog. So how's your deep dive going now, Queen of Karma? He's still online.
Great, this might have helped.
Oh my God.
Guys, thank you so much. You guys
Well,
have
thank
a
you for
blessed
what?
night.
Come on. Have you got nothing to defend yourself? You can't even tell us where you registered in America. You're a scammer.
I don't know how Amazon's going to play to your pay-to-play.
Oh, we're going to report your Amazon web server if you do any hosting. What's the use of reporting this guy? He does no hosting. We'll shut down. We shut down bank accounts, Cash App. All your payment gateways are gone. We're going to report you on the block. Did you know who Zach XBT is? As soon as we get a crypto wallet address from you, anyone using your services, mate, we'll shut you down on the blockchain. We just shut down $41 million on the blockchain from the last scam. So even if you're using crypto, we've got people clever enough in our networks to shut you down. So whatever way you're stealing money from people, we'll shut you down. Are we clear?
Danny, we're not stealing money.
You are. You're promising, you're making false claims, false advertising.
There is no false claim. Members
Well,
get
go and watch Megan Lynch. Go and watch Megan Lynch promoting your company.
Registered in? What state is your company registered in? What state is your company registered in? Answer the question.
You can't answer. Scammer, pants on fire.
I can answer.
Scammer.
I choose not to.
Oh, well, make up your mind. You just told us you're registered in the US. Now you're making up your mind. Oh, what a funny one. Oh, what a crack up. We've had them all on here, haven't we?
The title doctor carries weight. It signals expertise, authority, trust. But the certificate Steve proudly displays tells a different story. It reads, Doctor of Divinity Honoris Causa, issued by CICA International University and Seminary. Honoris causa means honorary, not earned, not academic, not accredited, not equivalent to a PhD. This is a religious participation trophy, not a doctorate. Yet Steve uses it as the foundation of his public identity. He introduces himself as doctor. He uses it in recruitment. He uses it in crypto pitches. He uses it to build trust. And that's the first red flag, because when someone starts a financial pitch with fake credential, you already know where this story is going. Then there's the next title that he flashes, recipient of the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. It sounds like Joe Biden personally honored him. It looks official, the eagle, the medal, the presidential seal, the signature. But here's the truth. Upon further investigation into Steve Sughrim's Lifetime Achievement Award, you will notice that it says, with grateful recognition, AmeriCorps, and the Office of the President of the United States honors. I went to look up what that is, and as you can see, it's basically an award package that you can buy on AmeriCorps. So it says, certifying organizations may choose from the options below to provide the recognition that most strongly resonates with their volunteers. So you get the official President's Volunteer Service Award pin, coin, or medallion. You get a personalized certificate of achievement and letter signed by President Joseph R. Biden Jr., as a complete package. You can apparently get a bronze, silver, or gold package at varying costs. Basically, for the certificate package, it's $6.75 American. For the certificate package with a pin, it's $12. And with the coin, it's $13. You can even get a pad folio with the stamp for only $14.50. And then here's the medallions and their prices. So you just bought that, Steven. This is a mass-produced volunteer certificate, not a White House honor. But Steve presents it as if the President of the United States personally recognized him. Another title, another illusion of authority, another borrowed badge meant to impress the unsuspecting. And now the pattern is starting to emerge. I found this article that was written about Steve on March 20th, 2024, and it's quite interesting. It talks about how he started this global kingdom ecosystem in 2017. It says this idea was well received by like-minded individuals around the world, leading to the birth of the One Vision, One Heart Foundation. It says the One Vision, One Heart Foundation aims to create a global kingdom ecosystem that promotes unity, equality, and prosperity for all. Through this foundation, Sughrim and his team are working towards eradicating poverty, providing education and healthcare to underprivileged communities, and promoting sustainable development. The foundation has already made significant strides in achieving its goals, and Sughrim's vision has inspired many to join the case. And it says that in addition to the One Vision, One Heart Foundation, Sughrim also launched My DH Life, a marketing arm that supports the foundation's initiatives, which is weird because now Salarium Life is their marketing arm. My DH Life not only promotes the foundation's work, but also provides individuals with an opportunity to contribute to the cause through their purchases. This unique approach has gained widespread support and has helped raise funds for various projects undertaken by the foundation. Now, here is the website for the foundation here. And there's like a lot of emotional manipulation, yada yada, but it says that only $50,000 has been donated since 2017. And that's weird, especially if it's being funded by his marketing businesses. We might have to get deeper into this in future.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Steve Sughrim, and it's an honor and a pleasure to share my story with you. How many of you here, in yourself know there's more to life than what you live in? Know that there's more to you than what you're experiencing? That there's a God in you there's just that something, you just don't know what, and you can't put your hand on it. Well, at age 15, living in St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands, that's when I realized there was something different about me. Didn't know what it was, but I knew there was just something different. And so my quest started, moved to Florida, lived for about 2.5 years, and then relocated to the state of Washington. It was then that I realized, the success I achieved in the corporate world wasn't fulfilling that nudging, that urge within. Well, at age 36, I died. I had a heart attack. Now, I didn't go to heaven. I didn't go to hell. I didn't see lights. I just heard a voice said, "It's not your time yet." And that's when I knew that I knew I was here with a divine plan, a divine purpose. And I remember the cardiologist saying, "Steve, you're a lucky young man." I said, "No, doc, I'm a blessed young man." See, he didn't know what I just heard. And so, I still didn't have clarity what this was all about. And it wasn't until about 2015, I started getting visions. I would see myself in different countries. And it's like, I still didn't understand that. But in these visions, I would see the eyes of the people and the anguish on their face. I was like, So then it became clearer and clearer. I'm to make an impact in whatever way I could make that impact. So I went back to God and I said, "God, it's going to take money to make the impact that I'm called to make." And then started getting downloads of business ideas, financial systems that I could build. Because the problem I had was I couldn't get people to help me. Even though there was a need and it was obvious, and I made it obvious, people just didn't want to help. And so these financial systems that I built, gosh, it created thousands of millionaires around the world. It blessed tens of thousands of lives financially. But what was most important about that was it allowed me to take over 100 children off the streets of Pakistan and create a school called School of Hope for them. Because education is a weapon. That's what Nelson Mandela said, And they didn't ask to come into the world and be tossed on the streets. It allowed me to, in times of the pandemic, to feed 800 families, 600 children in the Philippines. These were the Balang tribe, forgotten by the government. Fast forward South Africa in 2023, it allowed me to actually feed over 500 families, meet with the Zulu king, and propose a community transformation that would empower them. So, many of you here, and then also in just right here in the U.S., in Atlanta, we did a Youth Impact Day with the inner city youths, boys and the girls, to give them hope in the future. So the systems really helped in making this all possible, simply because, it takes money, right? It's a tool here on earth to accomplish the things we want to accomplish. And so I would say to you, if you feel stuck, if you know there's more in life for you, okay, just surrender it all. I mean, what I mean by that is, okay, a good manufacturer creates this product, but also comes with an operating manual, right? And how to operate that product. Each one of us came with an operating manual, which is a blueprint. So I would say and suggest, surrender all. Go back to the creator for your personal blueprint, for your personal purpose while you're here on earth. You were sent with a divine plan and divine purpose to make an impact on lives of many. You may not know what it is now, but if you turn the noise off in your head and just quiet down enough so that blueprint can download into your spirit, you'll get clarity for your life and the impact you're to make and why you're here on this planet Earth. So with that, I just want to say thank you. My name is Steve Sughrim, and it was a pleasure sharing my story with you.
On LinkedIn, Steve describes himself as the CEO of Dominion Hair Lifestyle, My DH Life, a faith-based network marketing company. The language is familiar: destiny, prosperity, empowerment, divine purpose, digital wealth. This is the prosperity gospel meets MLM. But behind the spiritual branding, something is missing. No accredited education, no financial licenses, no regulatory credentials, no verifiable employment history in finance, no corporate transparency. It's all image, no substance. A Reddit post written by someone who says they work directly for Steve alleges he refused to give them a contract. He did not pay them for months. He used their office without paying rent. He allegedly stole money from their account. He allegedly redirected payouts to himself. He allegedly took money from their toddler's account, and they filed a police report. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This was a pattern. And when My DH Life began to collapse, Steve didn't stop. He pivoted. Salarium Life is Steve's newest project, a slick crypto MLM hybrid wrapped in historical storytelling about salt, money, and digital empires. The pitch: low entry cost, earn Bitcoin, no recruiting required, funnels and automation, Web3 empowerment. And once again, he's introduced as Dr. Steve Sughrim. The same honorary title, the same prosperity language, the same recruitment structure, and the same lack of regulatory filings. When you zoom out, the pattern is unmistakable. Borrowed authority, like a fake doctor title. Borrowed prestige from the misleading presidential award. Faith-based branding. Emotional manipulation. Financial promises. Opaque operations. Recycling schemes. Victim harm. This isn't entrepreneurship. This isn't leadership. This isn't ministry. This is commercial cult behavior. So, who is Steve Sughrim? Not a doctor, not a presidential honoree, not a financial expert, not a visionary leader. He is a man with an honorary religious certificate, a mass-produced volunteer award, a trail of dissolved companies, a history tied to unregistered security schemes, insider allegations of theft, and a new MLM project built on the same foundations. He is not who he says he is, but now you know who he really is. You know the true story. And the next time he appears in your DMs, your WhatsApp group, your church, or your family chat, you'll know exactly what to say.